This is a 4x4 air seals follow-up video on how to refit the air dryer chamber with our filtration repair kit. Now the previous video for the air dryer showed you the disassembly of the air dryer system, and what I need to explain now is basically you need to have wired wool all this chamber out and also cleaned out the spigot location diameter inside, because the O-ring that we put on the spigot locates in there, so it's got to be a good seal. So once you've cleaned that out, you're now ready to fit the air dryer filtration kit, which should have come to you in the form of three filters, one filter ring, the filtration media itself, and the sealing O-ring. So first of all, we get the sealing O-ring and we place it into the spigot groove like so. It's a good idea to get some light grease and grease the actual O-ring spigot itself once you've fitted the O-ring. The next thing to do is to get your air dryer chamber. You can also put a little slight smear of grease in the entrance of the air dryer chamber. And when it comes to pushing the air dryer chamber back on, don't be too forceful too quickly. You've got to locate the peg with the slot and basically work the air dryer into position. So you just slowly apply light pressure until the air dryer just slides on like so, and then you turn it a quarter of a turn. The next thing to do is to put the secure bolt back in the locating lug underneath the air dryer. This particular unit, the locating bolt was seized, so it had to be drilled out. You can use an M5 bolt and nut, but yeah, we've drilled this one out and it's just for demonstration purposes. So you tighten that up, you fitted your O-ring, the air dryer chamber is fitted back onto the cylinder head. The next thing you need to do is to position it vertically in your vise, like so. In the previous video we showed you the removal of all the filtration inside, and one of the components was the main filter disc, which had a rivet in which we connected the long nose pliers and pulled it out. Now what we need to do is we need to remove this rivet just by grinding either side, and then the two plates come apart, which you need to save. So you remove the two plates, you remove the O-ring, and you discard the old filter. The next thing you need to do is lubricate this O-ring with some light grease, and you get our white filter ring out of the kit and you place the O-ring around the white filter ring like so. The next thing you do basically is the plate that was in the bottom of the chamber was quite rusty. You just need to wire brush it, clean it all up, and you need to place that filter plate back in the bottom of the air dryer chamber itself, making sure it's lying flat. It's lying flat in there. The next thing is to get one of two of the large filters from the kit and place that on top of the disc you've just put into the air dryer chamber itself, making sure that the filter lies flat on top of the filter plate. You don't want any granules getting underneath the filter plate. So once the filter plate and the filter is located, the next thing you need to do is get your filtration media from the kit and pour that into the air dryer chamber. Once you've poured that into the chamber, just sort of manipulate the media just so that it's lying flat basically. Just sort of move it around so that it's getting ready for the next filter. So the next thing to put into the air dryer chamber is the last of the two large filters. Place that on top of the filtration media, being careful not to allow the granules to come on the other side of the filter, and it's lying flat on top of the actual granules. You should now have two filter plates left and a filter and our filter ring. So basically the last filter in the kit goes inside the ring. You then have two filter plates left. One of the filter plates needs to go into the air dryer chamber on top of the filter pad you've just placed in there, lying horizontal. The next one is the actual filter disc itself. Now we put some light grease around the seal. The fit of this filter ring is quite critical. It can't be too tight, it can't be too slack. We manufacture this in-house, and we pay particular attention to its fit. It needs to slide but not be solid, basically be seized. So this is a specific fit that allows the granules to be compressed evenly at all times. So you place the filter ring on top of the metal plate you've just fitted into the air dryer. Again, make sure that everything is level, and then finally the last filter plate you place on top of the filter ring. So once you've determined that all the filtration is fitted, you then have the large spring and the original air dryer cover left to fit. Now, in our previous videos we demonstrated our redesigned air dryer cover, which we are very proud of. We developed all the repair kits for this particular unit back in 2012-13, and we recommend replacing this air dryer cover, this original one, with our redesigned one. The problem being is they are prone to leakage and cracking. So if your air dryer cover is fine and you've diagnosed it to be good, then and you've just purchased the actual filtration kit, then just refit your original cover. But we do recommend replacing this cover, which is available on our website or our eBay shop, 4x4airseals.com, or eBay shop 4x4airseals. Now, if you are going to purchase or replace this air dry cover, you need to make sure the diameter of the two pipes that exit. The Hitachi type have a 6mm diameter and a 4.7 diameter. The Aftermarket Dunlop have two 6mm. Both are available for purchase from ourselves. So yeah, just to check, just to make sure which unit you have on your vehicle. Other than that, we need to now fit the cover and the spring back in. So basically, you fit the main retaining spring, which locates at all times the main filter disc, and then you fit the air dry cover back on top of the main spring. Make sure you've got the air dry cover with the 6mm pipe in the right position. So yeah, that's what you need to do, is just push that back down onto the air dryer, and then you get your 6 T25 torque screws and place those in the air dryer chamber. Then you get your T25 Torx bit and you secure the cover back down. Always preferable going opposite when you are fitting the bolts back in, opposite tightening. So basically that is your air dryer filtration kit fitted. You just have to put the air pipe back in by pushing it back into its fitting and locate it on the air dryer cover location lug. Basically that is it for fitting the filtration kit. If you need any other parts with regard to this compressor, either master kit or you've diagnosed any other faults, please visit our eBay shop. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always updating videos and we're working on the compressors and basically air suspension products. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you the next time.